and welcome to this session of Business Analytics. Myself, Gokul, I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Master of Business Administration in the Sri Kumaran Institute of Technology. Today, we will be exploring the business analytics subject. Subject code is MB25202, which will come under the regulation 2025. This is the part of Unit 1, Foundation of Business Analytics. And specifically, we will be focusing on part two of this evening. If you are new to business analytics, don't worry. This session is designed to build your understanding from the ground up, focusing on the key components, structure, process that make analytics work in real business scenario. Now, let's set the context for today's session. This is the part two of Unit 1 Foundation of Business Analytics. In part one, we introduced what business analytics is, its definition, importance, and three main types: descriptive, prescriptive, and predictive analytics. That was about understanding what analytics is and why it matters. In part two, we shift gears from theory to practice. Here we will dive into the four components that make up business analytics, the actual tools and techniques used by the analyst. Then we will walk through the end-to-end process that transforms raw data into actionable business decision. Think of this as moving from learning about your car to understanding its engine, gears, and how to drive it. By the end of this session, you will have a clear framework of the how behind business analytics, essential whether you are aiming to be an analyst, a manager, or an entrepreneur who relies on data. See about the black swan concept. A black swan event is an unpredictable, extremely rare occurrence that has a massive impact once it happens. Think of it like this: low likelihood or rare, high impact or severe. Low likelihood or rare means these events are highly unlikely, so rare that most people don't even consider them possible. High impact or severe, but if they do happen, the consequences are severe and far-reaching. Examples: 2008 financial crisis, COVID-19 pandemic, the sudden rise of the internet. Why does this matters in business analytics? Because traditional forecasting models rely on past data, but black swan events come out of nowhere. They remind us that not everything can be predicted. As analysts, we should build flexible and resilient business models, practice scenario planning, stay humble, always prepare for unexpected, plan for what's probable, but be ready for what's improbable. Let's begin with the components of business analytics. These are the fundamental tools in analytics. Each serves a unique purpose, and together they enable organization to make sense of data. Data mining. This is the process of exploring large data sets to uncover patterns, trends, and relationships that aren't immediately obvious. Imagine you are a retailer looking at years of sales data. Data mining can help you discover that customers who buy baby products and also tend to buy certain household items, uh, a valuable insight for cross-selling. Next, text mining. Here we analyze unstructured text data like customer reviews, social media posts, or support tickets. For instance, a hotel chain might use text mining to analyze thousands of guest reviews and identify common complaints about room cleanliness or check-in days. This helps them prioritize improvements. Then forecasting. This involves using historical data uh, to predict future trends. Example, based on past sales data from last 5 years, a company can forecast expected revenue for the next quarter. It's like weather forecasting, but for business metrics. Then predictive analysis. This takes forecasting further by using statistical model and machine learning to predict specific outcomes. For example, a bank might use predictive analysis to determine which loan applicants are most likely to default based on factors like income, credit history, and employment status. Then optimization. Once we have prediction, optimization helps find the best possible solution given certain constraints. Think of a logistic company trying to deliver packages. Optimization model can determine the most efficient routes that save time, fuel, cost while meeting delivery windows. Then final component is visualization. This is about presenting data in visual forms like a chart, graph, and dashboard so that insights are easy to understand and act upon. A well-designed dashboard can show a manager real-time sale performance across regions at a glance, making decision-making faster and more informed. Together, these components can turn raw data into actionable intelligence. Now that we know the tools, let's understand how they are used in structured way through the process of business analytics. This is a cyclical seven-step framework that ensure analytics efforts are aligned with the business goals and led to real outcomes. Step one is define the business needs. Every analytics projects start with the clear question: are we trying to reduce customers, increase operational efficiency, improve marketing ROI? Without a well-defined objective, data analysis can become aimless. Step 2, explore the data. Once the goal is clear, we gather relevant data from various sources, database, spreadsheet, CRM system. Then we explore it, checking for completeness, clearing errors, handling missing values, and understanding basic patterns. This step is like preparing ingredients before cooking. Step 3, analyze the data. Here we apply analytical technique. This is where uh, components like data mining, statistical analysis, and the predictive modeling come into play. We are digging deeper to uncover insights like why sales dropped in a particular region or what factors influence customer satisfaction. In step 4, predict what likely to happen. Based on the analysis, we make data-driven prediction. For example, we may predict that if we don't change our pricing strategy, we could lose 10% of our customers in the next 6 months. Step 5, optimize the best solution, find the best solution. Now we use optimization models to evaluate different scenarios and choose the best course of action. If we have three possible strategies, To retain customers, optimization helps us pick that one that maximize retention while minimizing cost. Step 6, make a decision and measure the outcome. We implement the chosen solution and closely monitor the results. Did customer decrease? Did sales improve? Measuring outcomes tells us whether our analysis was accurate and our decision effective. Step 7, update the system with the result of the decision. Finally, we feel that we have learned back into our systems and processes. Uh, this could mean updating a predictive model with new data, refining a dashboard, or adjusting business rules. This closes the loop and makes the next cycle of analysis even more stronger. This process isn't linear. It's a continuous cycle of learning and improvement, ensuring that businesses remain and data informed. This is the process of business analytics I have explained in the previous slide, and this is a framework of that process of business analytics. Let's quickly revisit this process to lock in it. Remember, start with defining the problem, then explore and analyze the data, use that to predict and optimize, finally decide, measure, and update. This framework ensures that business analytics is not just a one time report, but a living, breathing practice that drives continuous business improvement. Whether you are in marketing, operation, finance, or strategy, this process can guide your data driven decisions. That brings us to the end of the session on Foundation of Business Analytics Part 2. We have covered the six key components from data mining to visualization and walked through the seven steps process that turns insights into actions. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content on business analytics and data science and MBA related topics. Drop your questions or thoughts in the comments below. I had love to hear from you and clarify any doubts. Thank you for watching. Keep learning and I will see you in the next class. Thank you.